guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny, and today's video is going to be about Rituel Del Fille. It is a brand that's really cute packaging, lots of very textural type situations in their products. I have 2 lip products in them, 2 eye products, and then 2 face products, or 1 multi-use product, and then concealer samples that I also tried from them. So you can buy the samples as like a little thing. You can get them in the shade family that may fit you, but we'll get into that as we go on today. This review is long overdue. I bought this stuff from Rituel Del Fille ages ago, but I really wanted to take my time and try to learn to use it and see what was up, because it was a different texture, a different set of things that I was used to using. I want to just tell you about the brand first. Okay, Rituel Del Fille is a brand started by 3 sisters. Okay, 2 actual sisters and a sister-in-law, I think is what they're made up of, because I remember watching an interview of them. The brand itself is beautiful. Like, look at the, can you see the imagery? Oh no, it's too bright. The imagery they use on their website is just so beautiful to look at, and it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. They're just cute. Like, they try to do, you know, cruelty-free, natural beauty. It's just gorgeous. Their origin was that they're founded by 3 sisters inspired by the magical sage of natural ingredients and the ritualistic ceremonial power of pigment. They're all artists. They make everything. It's handcrafted. There's no parabens, no phthalates, no synthetic dyes or synthetic fragrances. They don't test on animals, and they are 100% cruelty free. So they're one of those brands that are up and coming. Everybody wants it. This is the 3 sisters there in that photo. You can go to their website. It's ritueldelfille.com if you want to read more about them. But it's just an interesting brand. It's very intriguing. It calls to my girlness. So I'm like, come on, let me try it out. Let's look it up. I don't have any of it on today because I just remembered that I need to film this, and I already had this song from church earlier. So there we are. But I have filmed it with it on in other videos, and I have other videos where you'll see me talking about it and mentioning it. You also see me spotlighting a couple more things in the next monthly makeup basket for February. So just stay tuned for that if you want to see more swatches and in-depth things of it as well. But let's talk about the products that I tried, because this intro is now 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. Let's talk about the things I tried. The first thing that I tried, because I was so interested in it, was the Ash and Ember eye slits. The color that I have is Viscera, and it's just such a beautiful red tone color. It's smoky and red, and I should have got a brush. So when needed, let's grab a couple brushes. 1, 2. I'm gonna grab a couple because I know I'm gonna need them. Okay, I have returned. So this is like it says. It's a cream, but it's still a soot. Like, you just swirl in the thing, because that's what I just do. I just swirl it in it, and I just press it onto my eye, because it is like a really sooty. So there is fallout. So you definitely want to do your eyes first with this. My one con of this was that the colors were beautiful, but I thought I had to work so hard to learn how to use this. But once I learned how to use it, I couldn't put it down. Like, that's what I have to say, is that you could build this up to be such a sooty, beautiful burgundy, like just ruby garnet color. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. I loved this all over my eyes, all over my lids. And like, it's like when you work it into your eyes, the more you work it into it, it gets you various shades and dimensions. And it's just so beautiful. This price is $38, but I think this jar would last me the next 10 years. I do have a good dip in mine though, because I've been using this for months. So mine has a really good dip in it. If you can see that. A good little dip going. But I've been using mine, like I said, for months. And for one point, I was using like almost every day, because it's such a beautiful color. And it's a cream, but it dries so matte and it doesn't crease on your eyes. And it's kind of crazy how crease proof this is. But the fact that it's an ember, like it's an ash and embers, like, it really just kind of makes your eyes all smoky and beautiful at the same time. I love this. This is like my favorite thing outside of one of the inner light creams that I'm going to talk about. But the next thing I had was Andromeda, which was a celestial sphere eye soot, and this was like more jelly like to me. This one was so jelly. I'm gonna swatch it for you as well. It's like, it's much more of a cream. See how wet it looks compared to the other one, which was so sooty. It's just more wet. Like it's the bottom. I think it's like it's. Oh, right. I can turn it down. There we go. Yeah. This is so wet. Just wet. But it dries down to matte as well. I felt like it was beautiful. Just very beautiful. And it's so creamy. It was great to use as a base for other things. But I have other things I can use as a base. It's pretty on its own. But it doesn't do for me what the Ashen Ember Acid does. I like this and I'm going to enjoy using it in my collection. But I've used a good bit, I guess, for a cream shadow. But I don't find myself reaching for it near as much as I do the Fusaria. And I really like just the texture and how grungy this looks. But I like grungy eyeshadows, so it's not to be expected. And I'm not looking very grungy and damn all glowy, but I was going to the house of the Lord. But these are just beautiful. Beautiful things. And they do dry down matte and they stick to the eyes. So I really like them, and I really like the Ashen Ember Acid the best out of the two eye products that I got from them. Alright, next up, let's talk about the little concealers that I got. They came in a set of 4. I think I got a couple more because it was too dark instantly when I saw them. But I got a Nanki and Dione, and then I have a deeper one that is in a concealer pot somewhere, but I'll swatch them for you. So that one's like a summer, like the shade of my summer skin. I may actually try to use this summer as a foundation. That's the Dione. I don't know how to say this. Dione. And then this is the one that I use as an extra concealer. And as you can see, my pot is a little beat up. I use this a good little bit in the last month. And I like having this as a concealer, just like kind of patting it on top. And it's kind of very much a skin tone, but I like skin tone concealers even for my eyes to kind of make my face easy to go. So I did like the texture of these. I felt they stayed in place well. It's not going to be like a full coverage, although it was pretty, like it did pack a punch a little bit, but it's not going to be like a full coverage. It's not Tarte Shape Tape. It's not Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer. It's not that kind of thing. It's more, I think, Glossier Stretch Concealer. It kind of reminds me of that a lot, but the formula is a little less emollient, but it does remind me of the Stretch Concealer quite a bit, actually. Next up, we have the 2 lip products. I have the shades Written in Blood and Ravenous, and they come in these sleek little tubes, very easy to use. Written in Blood was so pretty, and it's just cream. It's just creamy. And that's Written in Blood, and it looks like this, like a little tube. Think maybe the Glossier, you know, those little G sticks, or the ColourPop blotted lips when they were in there, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of this little tube like this. I like these a lot. The Bite Beauty lipsticks are kind of in that kind of tube. That's Written in Blood. And then this is Ravenous. And I will say, of the 2, Ravenous is one of my favorites. I like how it looks. I like how it stains the lips. This is Ravenous, and that's Written in Blood. Written in Blood is such a pure red. I love how they stain the lips as they fade off. They do go on very creamy, and they stay creamy for a minute, but they do get more matte as the day goes on, and they stain my lips. I don't know about anybody else's lips, but they stain my lips. And I was fine with that because I could just pat, like, you know, like take them like this and do this little pat motion all on my lips and kind of get like a blotted look if I wanted to, or I could build them up to full coverage and full pigment. Let me see how much these were. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I bought this stuff, guys. I bought this in like November. It was a long time ago. Like months and months ago. And this, I think these are both Forbidden lipsticks. Yeah, these are both Forbidden lipsticks, but they also have a lipstick called Enchanted Lip Sheers, which are more sheer. So I may pick up one of those to see kind of how it goes, because I really am into sheer lipsticks these days. I love making that blotted lip look, like I said. They're $24, but you can get the set. They were selling these in sets of 3 at one point for a discounted price. So just keep an eye out for, I'm looking at all these shades, and they're so pretty, guys. Look at all this. Oh, it makes a little more. But they're so pretty. I really like them. I probably would definitely buy more of these. Like, so far, I would buy more of the Ashen Ember Acids and of the lipsticks, the Forbidden lipsticks for sure. The next thing I really liked, and And it's called an Inner Glow Cream, and this was in Spellbound, and it's such a beautiful, looks kind of mustardy. I've shown you this on my channel before. It looks kind of mustard, but it warms up with the skin. It's just like so smooth, and then it looks like this. And then you put it on, and because it's pretty much the same color as, like, same base notes as my skin, it just looks like glowy, like so glowy. You can even see how glowy it looks. It's just like a lit from within glow. And Inner Glow Cream is the perfect name for these because they're so beautiful. I really like having one that's deeper tone, that's closer to my skin tone, to really give me that shiny glow, like on the high points of my cheeks, on my forehead, down my nose, on my chin. It just makes, and when you put it on and then put a foundation on top of, like a creamy foundation on top, it really kind of pushes through that foundation and shows your skin at its best. And I love that. It was so good for that. I had to really remind myself to put this down because I've been using it for the last couple months, at least 1 or 2 days a week, and I had to remind myself, put that down, girl. You got other things to use. Put it down. But it was so good. So good. The last thing I got is the thing I don't like. Okay, let's talk about it. It is also an Inner Glow Cream, but it's in one Eclipse. When I looked at it on the thing, this looks black, right? I looked at it on the, it looks dark purpley black. When I looked at it on the thing, it looked more burgundy, I thought. But I got it home, and it was so dark. So dark. The only thing I can use this for is a lip product, basically. I cannot put this on my face because it looks crazy bruised. Maybe it's like an Instagram picture or something, but never to wear at the house because I look so bruised. Like no matter how much I blend it in, I still look abused on my face. But on the lips, it's really nice. I wanted to try it on the eyes, but I hadn't had time to try it on the eyes just to kind of see if it would give a good base for a smoky eye look. So I may try that, and I'll come back and let you guys know how it goes. But I will say the top 2 things I liked were the Spellbound Inner Glow Cream and then the Viscera Ashen Amber Acid. And I would definitely buy more of these and more of the lip products for sure. I'll be careful with color I pick in the Inner Glow Cream though. That's the end of this video, guys. This is my review. I hope you like it. I've been waiting to film it for a while because I really want to get some use on these products. And I'll see you in my next video. Leave a comment below if you picked up any Rituel Del Fille stuff. Bye.